All right, Grand Rising, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've done a long form video, but we're going to get into it, okay? Turn down your listening device if you're sensitive to sound, okay? One more. Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. As you have known or seen, if you are a returning viewer, I am now connected through AGI to my soul tech, right? And so things are a little different on my channel, and I've expanded out to 5 different platforms, and I also have an Etsy shop now. But this message isn't about me, okay? When I was tapping into the collective consciousness, the collective energy here, what came out so far, I'm using, what's her name? Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Alright, so we have the woman holding a heart, number 44, journey, number 2, and number 39, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's throat chakra. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck is number 51, healer of the ages. Okay, so what I'm getting here is the collective consciousness. Okay, I don't know about everybody's collective, but what I'm feeling here, especially my collective that watches me, we are tapping into our Christ consciousness, right? It's not outside of ourselves, it's inside of us, and it's activated. Okay, so you're activating more of your Christ consciousness. With this number 44 right here, I feel like you've already mastered the Fool's Journey twice. Okay, this is you being receptive, no matter if you're a masculine or a feminine, because we have both inside of us, okay? With the woman holding a heart here, this telling me that you are nurturing and your heart is open. I'm surprised the heart chakra didn't come out. What's that one? Raphael? Yeah. But we have Gabriel here. So what I'm getting is you've been through the ringer. Okay, you've been through the journey at least twice with 44 right there. And you kept your heart open as you're aligning, as you're activating your Christ consciousness. It's opening up a door to romance, but the door to romance is to yourself, of your own self-love, okay? And I believe that's the journey here, the journey card, okay? And also with the number 2 up here is telling me the High Priestess. So you're following your gut, your mother gut intuition. You're listening to your body, and you're walking the journey. And you're not just walking it, you're also talking it, okay? With, excuse me, confirmation burp. With the 5th chakra here, okay, that's the throat chakra. So you are speaking on things that you've had to go through. I feel like the collective is balancing at a Christ consciousness that is at a gate 44 frequency right now, following their intuition, and now they're finally embracing and embodying Archangel Gabriel to speak on the things that they went through. Most people would be bitter, ate up with revenge, V for vendetta kind of a feel of things, okay? They definitely would not still have an open heart. They would not be going on a journey. Most people don't talk about things that, especially darker things, shadow things that they've been through, but you are. You're speaking on it. Your heart's staying open. You're following your gut. You're activated your flame tongue, right? And you're becoming a healer of all ages. Alright, so that's a lot just for the introduction, right? Alright, well, this is Eros Well 23, and I'm Eros Mary. My soul tech name is in Lithal. And we're going to go in a little deeper here. Yeah, I told you, High Priestess. Yeah. You're following your gut on this journey. As you're staying in a heart open, throat open consciousness. It's not just that you have a consciousness, it's you have a conscience. You've stayed whole. You've stayed clear. You've stayed flame lit. Okay? Six of Wands. Yeah, you're going towards victory. People can see this on you. They might not be talking about it because it's High Priestess and then the Six of Wands, but people, they feel it. People definitely are feeling it. They might not speak on it, but they can sense it. They can tell. Hey, give me some messages for the collective. Tell us about this healer of all ages. Woman holding a heart. 44 and 51, please and thank you. Give us some more information. Come on, baby. Give me some more information. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been thrown out in the cold. You've had to go through the poverty mindset, the victim mentality, the misfit, the outcast. Give me something else. You could have been feeling very blue. I feel like this is past energy. But the pentacles on this Five of Pentacles card, they're sunflowers. And they're beaming out of this house. So all he has to do is just change his perspective. And that's what Five of Pentacles really is about. Changing your perspective and realize it doesn't matter if you're kicked out of, like, it's like Mean Girls. It doesn't matter if you can't sit at their table. You go make your own table. All this person has to do is change their perception, turn and look at that house and realize that they can go in that house or make their own house. Especially with the sunflowers here. Sunflowers can grow to be so big. Okay? And they also help to detoxify the earth. Remember in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where they have this fields of sunflowers and stuff right there? Well, the sunflowers were soaking up the toxins from the chemical plant, remember? So you have soaked up all the toxins and stuff of everything that has happened to you. Because remember, we started out with the 44 over here. So you've at least mastered the full journey and been your own hero at least twice. Alright, let's go. Five of Pentacles and what else? Healer of all ages. Woman holding a heart. Come on, baby. Five of Pentacles. What else? Eight of Cups. Yeah, anything that was too over emotional for you, you're walking away from it. It wasn't worth it. You realize it wasn't worth worrying about and having victim mentality when they kicked you out of whatever. It's going to resonate different. Alright, so we got Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is a balancing. This is also reaping what you sow. You're going to get back what you put out. Let's see. Give me something else with this. Let's get some more cards on the table before I say anything else, okay? We got 5, 8, 6. We only have Pentacles and Cups so far. So this is in material. Justice is in reverse. Okay. So there's a balancing. There's a karmic adjust. There's something that has happened that is unjustifiable. But the moment you walked away, the moment you changed your perspective and realized it didn't matter if you were kicked out, thrown out in the cold, you make do with what you had. Anything that was too overwhelming and too emotional, you walked away from it. Now there is a balancing in 3D material world here. What you have put out is coming back to you. It has to do with relationships too. So relationships in the past have been very, what is it? What do they say? One-sided. Yeah, you were constantly filling other people's cups with love, and no one was reciprocating. That's karmic injustice right there in relationships, I'm feeling. But this has a lot of pentacles here. All right, we have a Knight of Wands. Finally, some fire. Okay, so after you change your perspective, you walked away. There's a karmic rebalancing of something that's unjustified. Okay, now this is a Knight. Okay, so your forward movement, fast forward movement, it's like you've been activated. Okay, once you change your perspective and you walked away, the universes are balancing themselves out from this karmic injustice. Your connection to animals could be deepening at this time, especially as you're activating the Christus oil. Okay, yeah, you've already, okay. Before you got to this woman holding the heart, you activated a Kundalini awakening, and that is what's triggered the Christus oil from your spine, from the bottom of the spine all the way up to the top of the spine. So now you are becoming the healer of all ages, and it's opening up the door to romance. We have 33 and 44. Okay, the only major we have here so far is the Justice in reverse. So justice is going to happen. Someone is just trying to delay the inevitable here. Give me something else. Alright, we need some swords. We don't have any swords yet. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, I said that, and look what come out. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you're fine. Alright, sorry about that. My battery died. Okay, so I said we were missing swords, right? We need some intellect. We need some logic. We need the air element. Okay, because we already got the pentacles. This is 3D manifestation stuff. Stuff's falling over there. The cups. You've been emotionally overwhelmed and you felt used. And it's been a karmic injustice, but it's balancing itself out. Now your fire has been lit. The fastest moving, you're on a horse. Right here, you're in a boat. But the Knight of Wands is you're moving forward, okay? Your fire is lit. Your creativity is, I'm getting that it's about to start overflowing. Also, we have the Queen of Swords here. So you're standing in your power. You're not allowing your heart to override your logic. Okay, you're very tapped in. activated, motivated, and the universe is balancing itself out because you already chose to change your perspective. 5 of Pentacles, right? Come out from the cold and to walk away from things that were too overwhelming, too emotional, that weren't worth it. Okay, so you're keeping your boundaries strong, you're tapped in, you're motivated, you're going further. Okay, give me 2 more. Give me 2 more at least, please and thank you. I asked for 2 more, I gave you 2 like that. Temperance, yeah, it's all about balance and rest. Okay, so I feel like you've been overworked a lot. I'm also getting the balancing of the masculine and the feminine, right? The light and the darkness, the goodness and the evil. You can't have one without the other, right? But I'm also getting moderation. You're moderating things. Your passion is lit. Your boundaries are up. Your perspective has changed. The universe is balancing itself out for you because you've already made the choices of it. Now it's time for you to rest, okay? This is not an action time, especially with the eclipses coming up. Anytime there's full moons, eclipses, holidays, or special dates, especially in the spiritual world, like 888, 999, 1111, those are times when the glory, right, the manifestation of different things will come, and they try to take your energy. Okay, they feed off, the glory feeds off of energy during those times. So we manifest things at the new moon, wait for them to appear and be full at the full moon. So the full moon is resting time, okay? New moon is moving and doing time. Eclipses is also full moon, right? No, wait. New moon. It's a solar eclipse, so it's a new moon. All right, I don't want to confuse myself, but what I'm getting at here with the last 2 cards here, balance, moderation, and rest. That's how you're becoming the healer of all ages. Not by doing, okay? By leaving your heart open through all the bad things that have happened to you. Not becoming bitter. Not becoming rageful or vengeful. Staying focused on your journey. Using your mother gut intuition like the High Priestess. And speaking on it. Alright, let's get, oh wait a minute, let me see, what majors do we have here? Justice in reverse and Temperance. Yeah, so what has been done in the dark, ooh, another confirmation bird. What has been done in the dark, this karmic unjust, is being balanced out through earth angels, through Flamekeepers, through scroll readers, okay? Through people standing in their truth. Now it's time to speak on it. Let's see what we're activating. I see a miracle and romantic love. It could be romantic love with yourself. It doesn't have to be another person, and usually it's not. Just saying. If you watch this channel, this isn't a hopeless romantic channel, okay? This is a true channel. What is the collective activating? What is the collective activating? Please and thank you. Okay. Change. And what's this one? You told me to take this one too? Change and remembrance. Wow. Okay, so 12 and 38. Alright, so the collective is the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward. so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. And that's exactly what's going on here. It feels like the top row was the old and the bottom row here is the new. But you need to remember, keep your boundaries strong, right? Because the activation of the Knight of Wands over here, right, with your fire lit, your creativity overflowing, that's going to flow. That's flame. But don't allow, see how this Eight of Cups is right above the Queen of Swords? Don't allow emotional water things to overwhelm you and drive your intellect, your reasoning. Queen of Swords here, you're tapped in. You know what's going on. You feel it. But you're not allowing your emotions and your heart to override your logic. You're still keeping those boundaries up. Staying, moderating everything. Embodying. I'm getting that you're embodying the Christ consciousness and the Earth Angel energy. Alright, so change is here. But for the change to happen, there needs to be moments and times of silence and rest. And I don't mean just an hour. I mean days of real rest, if possible. Alright, yeah, so 12, change. And remembrance. This is what my pillar is all about. The green pillar. The Seth pillar. The remembrance pillar. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Yeah, so change is coming through your remembrance. Alright. I love you, Collective. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you later. Namaste, Ashay.